gotta go down. Ready?
Going.
Okay. Hi everybody. Okay, I'm back. Listen, it was impromptu, I know, but you know what? It's a nice day. I did some cleanup in the garden with the boys yesterday, so I got all the sort of the bramble out of my head, and I'm like getting ready with the garden season. I was thinking, oh my gosh, garden centers, what's going to happen if the garden centers are closed and you don't have plants? And I was like, even as you're at home, you're social distancing and you're at home, you got to have plants. You got to have something to do when you're here. So I thought, perfect. Egg cartons, soil. I thought I'd just do a little pop-up. So if Sebastian, my cameraman, wants to just pan down, and I grabbed some egg cartons out of the fridge, and I had just made some eggs, so I grabbed these eggshells, and I got some saran wrap, and a shovel, some tape, and I'll show you why after. Because if someone says they don't have an egg carton, I thought, best thing to do, I went into my recycle bin, I grabbed a pizza box, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. You can just go make a sort of a square, right? And go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just flip up the sides like this, like that. Turn them towards one another like that. It's almost like a muffin container. Take a piece of tape. Oop. Oop. Just take the tape and then wrap it around like so. Before you do all the dirt, you get these little things done. So you've got this little couple ones like that, and I thought you should go in the kitchen, right? Grab sort of like a container. I'll put this on the side here for a minute, and grab one of these, and you take some, I'll put this tape on the side and this on the side. Take some saran wrap, right? Because you want to line it. People are going to say, I'm not going to use that after you went and did all that dirt in there. So you can do the same thing. Line it with some saran wrap, right? Take a little piece of tape. It's a little windy out here. Take a piece of tape, cover it over on the edge. This is not as successful as I was hoping, but I'm going to be like the slap chop guy and just chuck it away in a minute. So you can have this and then tape it. Maybe masking tape might be better, but super, super simple. Just tape it like that. Anyway, you've got your liner, you've got your cups, if you choose to go that direction. But I'm fancy, so what I did was I took my egg carton and I cut it right down the center like that, and then I just cut it in half. So this is how it looks, right, like that. And then the other half I cut. Whoop, whoop. Things are flying. Okay, we're good. So this is what I did was I cut it in half and I put it there, and I took the other half of the egg carton like that, you know, like the other side here, and this was all down the side like that, and I just cut them, and then I'm double lining them. So basically I'm just pushing one inside of another like that, and like that. And you could, you know, you want to clean it up if you want to, you know, so it's all the same level, whatever. So basically you've got this, it's sort of like this nice double row here, if you want to get fancy. Or if you want to be kind of like haphazard, take that, take the lid, cut in half. One, take the half, that, cut the excess off, pop that in there like that. And that's kind of the direction I'm going in. I'm live recording something, so just give me a few minutes, please. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna put this in here like this. I've got 2 egg cartons. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this super fast because you never know when the wind is gonna pick up. And I'm just gonna jam this in this little section here like that. And then I went even a step further, right? That'll go down in a minute. I went a step further, and because I just made like an omelet for the boys, I had already broken up some eggs. And for fancy, you can take half of the egg and put it in there, because I saw this on Make Full once. This one's kind of broken, no big deal. Put it in there, and then you can just take some random half shells and just pop them in there, and that'll give you another added extra element of pot. And then I'll just, because I have the extra, and the extra calcium is really good for your little potted plants. Yeah, I made a lot of eggs, you can tell. And I'm just gonna pop them all in here like so, right? And if I don't have enough, big deal. This is just an experiment, not an experiment, this is super easy. So, now that we've got that, you say to yourself, okay, I remember I had said I had 3 different kinds of seeds. Fireweed, basil from last year, and agapanthus. I went along and I took my piece of cardboard that I found in the recycle. I wrote my name on there in sort of that fashion. I made a little pattern, because you don't want to do this when your hands are all mucky with other stuff. So I have three labels: agapanthus, fireweed, different color with a little pattern on there, and then my basil. So I thought, why not? Make it look nice. And because I have a lot of fireweed seeds, I piled them like that, right? 6. Agapanthus, fireweed, doesn't have a pattern on it. Ooh. So there's basil. So that's my setup. Put my tools and everything off to the side because I don't want my tools to get dirty. Well, the inside stuff, right? Or maybe Sebastian just take that, put it over there. Right. So now what we have left, here, we're gonna move these markers. Here, there we go. So what we have left is we have our signage, we have our plant pots all ready to go, and we've got our seeds. So, oh, I forgot to get the scissors. Pass the scissors, Tasha. You gotta keep the camera on the left. Okay, Sebastian is gonna get scissors. Thank you, Sebastian. Super easy. Found a bag of topsoil. You can get topsoil anywhere. Remember I said you have an old pot from last year? Like this was an old pot from last year. There's soil in there. I could have used it if I wanted. I had some old vegetables from over there. I could have used that soil, but because I had soil, I decided I would use it. So, got my bag of soil, right? Triple mix potting soil. And I'm just gonna simply move my seeds over here, take my thing, and I'm just gonna fill it up. Try not to get too much in the tray. Just try and get it and these guys here. A little soil, right? I guess I could have chopped it up beforehand. That would make it easier, right? I'm just gonna go, and I'm gonna just do 2 kinds with you today so that, you know, we can all enjoy our day and everybody's got a little something else that they've got planned. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna get my fireweed, super, super tiny. So be very careful when you're doing this. And you're gonna open it up and make sure it's not N-O-T, a windy day. A lot of the times they say, read the instructions. Sometimes they say you gotta freeze your seeds beforehand, but you know what? You've gotta do what you've gotta do to get what you need. And don't be disappointed. Don't be disappointed when your seeds are like so ridiculously small. Remember what I said, not a windy day. And you just sprinkle those little fireweed seeds over there. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna do a little bit extra here. I'm just gonna do it on these 9 here. Like that. Make sure it's covered up, right? You could take a little bit extra soil and just toss it. And then here's my fireweed signs. I'm gonna pop them in like that. Fireweed, fireweed, because I know this whole thing is fireweed. I'm just gonna do it all like that, right? Just so my seeds don't fly away. Do it from the top, buddy, from the top. Because those seeds are so tiny, you don't even see them. So I'm just making sure nothing goes away. That's my one thing. So I got my fireweed done, and I'm gonna go to my basil because everybody loves basil for cooking. Now, usually when you have seeds in these packages, there's usually so many seeds and you use so much and you think to yourself, I'm never gonna use that many. But guess what? Isn't sharing caring? It is it not? So you take your seeds and you follow the instructions here. For this particular one, it says sprinkle in on the top just like that. So I'm just gonna keep this solely, this side here solely for the basil. So this is gonna be my basil here. So I'm going to do the soil first for this one. I'm gonna chop it up. And this is the one that, sorry Mom, I took your container from the kitchen. Oh well. You know, you've got, if you're a baker, you've got lots of these. And these are the, I suppose a small spoon would probably be better. I'm just gonna do this and break it up right in there. Like that. And these are the eggs. And the eggs will provide more calcium to your little plants when they start sprouting. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. And again, got my basil seeds. And all of this whole tray is gonna be basil. So this whole thing, I'm just gonna try and sprinkle it on top just like that. On a non-windy day, remember what I said before. And then when it's time, okay, I'm gonna save the other ones. I'm gonna pop in my little signs, right? And then I'm gonna share this with my neighbors, my mom, and whoever else wants some basil. I'm gonna make sure I water it. Yeah, see the seeds going down? I'm gonna do the top. Just because I just don't want the wind to blow it away. And then I'm gonna top dress it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of soil and make sure those seeds don't go anywhere. Now, because the last frost technically hasn't passed, you're going to not leave these outside because you're going to need to care for them. Because they're small pots, you're going to need to care for them, and they are going to need water every few days. So there's a little kitchen garden right there. I am going to continue on and do my agapanthus, but you know what? Cartons, eggshells, if you eat a lot of bananas, the two ends of the bananas with some makeshift little muffin cup type containers, and some labels from cardboard, pizza empty cartons. You can do it. Everybody can do it. And all the extras, you share them with your neighbors, share them with your family, leave them at the edge of the driveway, and share, okay? So everybody take care, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll see you next time. And this afternoon, after I do my chores, because everybody has chores, after I do my chores, in the next 2 hours time, around 3:34, I'm gonna be painting, doing my own therapy in my studio. So if you want to join me then, cool. Bye for now, and thank you, Sebastian, for helping. He's my thumb in the viewpoint. Bye everybody, enjoy. Save and share.